things I've eaten on this trip. It was so hot outside and it's so nice and cold in here. We're at High Ground Korea, by the way. I'm excited. Tourist things. This is so cool! I don't know anything about K-pop, but I know that this is like a set. We're in High Ground Korea!
Woo! Let's do some laundry!
We picked a great day. Nobody's here. Oh God. I'm really sorry to all the K-pop lovers who are like, you don't understand, but you're right, I don't understand, but it's still pretty cool. My baby! She got what you want, she got what you need, and anything you want done, she does it naturally. Check a car when he Houston, every woman singing, it's all in me. She's hot, very hot, sweet like a summertime, shining like gold, cause the money always green, blue skies, purple rain colors, make you wanna The fourth floor was all about wellness in Korea, and it was really cool. And this lady made us like take a test and gave us the tea that was like good for us. Mine was obviously stress, and it was like orange and peppermint and stuff. It was really good. And the top floor seems to be like a lounge with knotted donuts. So maybe we'll get a donut. I don't know. I just took a sip of this latte. It's so strong. I'm so weak. Weak little baby. I got vanilla. I asked her like what was good, and she pointed at cream or vanilla. So it's so soft. It's a really good donut. It reminds me a little bit of like if Tim Hortons was like bougie and like soft and not sitting out in the air, open air, like for 8 hours. Boston cream buns. Really good. And as per usual, they don't mess around with the cream in Korea. These things are like packed, so good. This is knotted, a knotted branch, by the way, which I've been wanting to try some of their donuts. We're in the latte department and we found where all the pastries are. I got a little piece of like roll cake. Everything looks so good. I'm gonna cry. It looks delicious. The cake reveal. She put a tiny ice pack in with it. That's so cute. It's my small town anymore. They have ice packs for cake. I barely filmed in the latte department store. It was just crazy. There's just a lot of clothes, a lot of brand names. It went on forever and ever, and now I'm like, I keep yawning. I'm so tired. It's like, we're gonna go to the market and maybe see if we have some food or go home. I don't know. We'll see. Cheese balls. There's an unbelievable amount of food. There's so many different street vendors. I can't remember if I said, but we're on Myeongdong Street with all the food. So we scoped everything out. Now we're gonna start ordering some food. This is dinner.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Oh, girl dinner.
Okay, she got the sweet, I think so good. This is what it's called. And I got vegetable, but I think that means it's japchae. Oh my god, it's good. Crazy.
This is so delicious. I love yours.
Yeah. There's seeds in hers. It's sweet, chewy.
Mine's more like fat, cheap plump. I love chapchae. This might actually be one of my favorite things I've eaten on this trip. It's really greasy, but it's so good. It was $2. Food in Korea is so cheap. I ate that in like 0.2 seconds flat. It was so good. I can't stop thinking about it. It's so freaking hot. I asked her which was like the best. I think she said it was either grapefruit or lemonade, but I just went with lemonade. Oh, it's sparkling. Girl, it's sparkling. Really? Yeah, my fave. It's literally my meat. Oh, so good. We're like right near a speaker. Rice cakes, rice cakes. Just going for the rice cake first.
This bread.
Sweet and sour. Nobody does chicken like Korea. Oh my god. Food at home is garbage. I don't want chicken anymore unless it's from Korea. It's half cheese, half barbecue. I asked him what was good and he was saying both, and then he was like, but half and half? And I was like, ooh, okay. That's pretty damn good. He was really nice. Tornado potato. Oh, whoa. What on earth? I look like I'm tired and exhausted and sweating, and I am. It was so hot today. It actually was hotter back at my home. There's like a heat wave, so like I should be grateful that I'm dying. Last night, Olivia and I got woken up. Well, Olivia woke me up because there was a cockroach in her hair. Oh my god, she was screaming, and suddenly she was on my bed screaming, and I was like, what the fuck? She turned on the light, and there was this cockroach. So I'm not a bug killer, but I killed a bug this morning. This morning because we trapped him under a cup and went back to sleep. And then I realized that that's what the cockroach bug spray on the kitchen table is for. Duh. Stupid. Can you I'm a shining star. Fried egg on my forehead. I know you guys didn't come here for quality. Certainly not. But today was really fun. And now I need to be in a cold shower right now. So you guys, can you stop? I know you guys are obsessed with me, but can you just like give me 15 minutes? Christ. I'm tired, mommy. We only have 3 days left. I'm sad. There's literally... Oh, I think it might not come for like 9 minutes. But still, that's like for nobody to be here. It makes me think we're like we're somewhere sketchy. There's like nobody here. It's so quiet. We're about to learn about Hangul. Lego. Surprisingly, there's a lot of places in Seoul where they just have like a lot of lush greenery and it's like quiet, and I really appreciate that. Like sometimes we'll just be going places and then we're like, oh, there's a little garden. Like here it's just, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's not quite as hot as yesterday, but it's still hot, but there's like those shady trees and the breeze, and it's nice. Great. I had a granola bar for breakfast. We've been eating regularly on this trip. It's like all over the place. What?
Lemon sparkling.
Ooh. Sorry, we're looking at vending machines. Ooh, kiwi Tams.
I want to know what the lemon Gatorade is.
I keep seeing these. I don't know if they're just soda or what, but like kiwi.
We should mix it with
I might get
soju.
Oh my god, I'm tearing up. It just happened. I got down. Where is Olivia?
It's 10, but I'm hungry.
I'm starving. Girls gotta eat. Someone keeps trying to open our door. What the fuck? I just went over there and latched it shut. What the fuck? It sounds like it's the neighbors. But like now it's really quiet. I took a video to send my friend. I'm gonna include it of like you can see it's our door and they're speaking French. So like it sounds like our neighbors because they're French. I don't know what that was about, but I'm starting to kind of think of as maybe a new guest and like they're just like got the wrong door or something. I don't know, because they were speaking French. Like it wasn't like they were trying to be quiet. Like they were talking in the hallway. But they kept like rattling our door and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I kept trying to pin and then trying the door next door, but I think we saw the guests there leave this morning or like not very long ago. So there's no way the room would be ready for like new people, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know, it freaked me out a little bit, but I think it's fine. I was starting to think it's my sim from yesterday. I don't think I said anything to you guys. I was just like, I have to find Olivia, but some guy came up to me and he was like, you're cute, we should get to know each other. And I was like, as I was grabbing like bags and bags of yakwa. They were going when we came by here earlier, and we've been eating for like an hour. They're crazy. I got cotton candy mini melts, but I don't even like cotton candy, so I don't know why I did that. As per usual, she never waits for me. Speed racer Olivia. It's really good. It's like orange juice, but not quite. Chicken Cajun. Chicken Cajun. She's saucy, she oniony. She good. I think I like this better than the other. Their smoothies are so much better here. I think this was like Jeju. Can't remember what it's called, but it's like orange. And then their peach plum was really good. Hot take for the vlog. The ketchup's definitely different here. You guys got to come try the smoothies. If you come, get both. I'm serious, get both. Some bestie. Some bestie was in a rush. I need to put something on this monster ASAP. I'm going home, don't look at me, I'm a monster. Nothing more embarrassing than dragging your bags through Hongdae. We wear these overpacked bags with pride. It's actually so heavy. It was quite the feat to stuff everything in here, and we haven't even been to Japan yet, so half my suitcase is skincare. Help me. I quite literally have no idea where I am or where I'm going. I just left our house, went to the station, and walked in a straight line, and I found this like park, and I've just been walking through the park. These two students asked me to do a survey, and I don't know what ChatGPT had to do with my favorite food in Korea, but that was what the survey was. It's sunny. Thank God I have a sun stick in my bag though. Thank you, Korea, for sun sticks. They're the best thing that exists. I just bought water at the airport for $2. Have you ever heard of that in your entire life? 2 Canadian dollars. So mind you, Americans, that's probably less than $2 for you. It's probably like $1. Can you imagine buying water at an airport for $1? They can try, but they can't stop me from playing on this thing. He shows you the way. I was gonna ask if we could take it.